it's the day of the entrance exams, and I've managed to keep myself healthy, so I'm able to go and take it without a problem. Good. You will definitely pass with flying colors, yeah. The exam goes without hitch. Alright. Sure, pass with flying colors. And sure enough, I managed to pass it and be successfully admitted to Himematsu Academy.
おめでとう、ねねちゃん。
Oh, the new mother is here.
入学式
So parents
ちゃ
are
ん
here.
と見てるからな。
The two of them are happy for me and celebrate my admission. That's something that didn't happen last time. Yeah, of course. But honestly, it was more so that I didn't allow them. As much as I'm happy about that, right now my heart is dominated by another emotion. Yeah.
ようやくこれでようやく出会えるんですよね。
She's wearing the Himematsu Academy uniform. Yeah, and just to recap one more time, I said this before, but yeah, just to recap one more time, like at the end of the Nene's route, yeah, the first half of it, we saw Shuuji seeing Nene, and then Nene just like took a peek at her, at him, I mean, and then Shuuji's like, who's that girl, or something like that. Yeah, then that's where we left. The route ends, right? So now we get to see that same scenario, but in Nene's perspective. Yeah, so.
お、あの子可愛くね。
How this she goes.
本当だ。あんなに可愛い子がいるなんて。姫松に入ってよかったかも。
Sorry guys, but she's taken.
あ、すごい可愛い女の子。
That includes you, girl. I'm currently standing in front of the school gate, scanning my fellow first years as they eye me in awe. I see some students that I don't remember, and others I do, but none of them are the one I'm looking for. Why? Is it just that he hasn't arrived yet? It's only a matter of time. Or maybe the future has changed? Yeah, I can see why she's feeling anxious. Yeah. それとも、もしかして未来が変わってしまった? So don't think, no negative thoughts, Nene. My heart is pounding in my chest. There's still time. The entrance ceremony hasn't started just yet. Yeah, so that's why it has to be. I was thinking this, how you pronounce this? I think it's pronounced as Nyugakshiki. Yes, Nyugakshiki. That's why he has to be around. He has to be here, right? I drown out my negative thoughts by repeating over and over in my head that the bell hasn't rung yet. I don't want to consider it. It can't be true. He has to be here. He has to be, but what if he's not? Before I know this, I'm digging my fingernails in the palm of my clenched hands. Oh, don't do that. And one of them is the shard. Now warm. Oh, the shard is still in your hand. Or is it this shard thing? Is it like it's always in her hand or something? I raise my drooped head and once more survey the students pouring to the school building. 諦めない。絶対に諦めたりしない。Even if he hasn't enrolled in this school by some chance, I will find him no matter what. Yeah. I swiftly wipe away the tears beginning to well up in my eyes and keep watching the incoming students without blinking. I've lost track of the time by now. With the entrance ceremony only moments away, the influx of new students wearing their fresh uniforms has begun to dwindle. But suddenly, my eyes fall on one particular male student. Here we go. Spotted! He's still a fair distance away, so I can't make out his face. But I know. Itsukimashita. His long bangs hanging down to his eyes, and a somewhat hunched over, unsociable appearance. He's a little shorter than I remember him, but still I know. There's no mistaking him at all. それでも、私にはわかりました。間違いありません。 That's him. My Shuuji-kun. My one and only. The person I've been waiting so long to see. And he's approaching me. I think it's more like he's walking past you. Step by step, he inches closer to me. I'll be able to make out his face clearly once he's close enough. My vision, however, only gets blurred by a second because of the tears in the eyes. Yeah. Oh. You gotta calm down first. It's not over yet. You need to get to know him first because he doesn't know you yet. Yeah, so you gotta calm down. Yeah, don't like suddenly freak out and say, then Shuuji's like, what? Yeah, like you like he'll be like thinking what a creep, you know, if she just even though just approach him and starts crying and then hugs him. Finally, I found him. After all these years of waiting, I finally get to see his face. ついに出会えた。やっと出会えた。The future has changed, but still I'm able to meet him again. 未来は変わったけど、それでもちゃんと出会うことができた。Hold back the intense emotions about to burst from my chest. Yes, hold them back. ようやくです。It wasn't easy. I dreamed of this day for years now. And I had to fight against the despair I felt thinking about what might happen if I didn't find him. But none of that matters anymore. I'm here. He's here. Yes. 私は彼とまた出会えた。The fact of the matter is, I get to meet him again. Yeah, I got to meet him again. Yes, that's the actual translation. I don't know why the translation put it as I'm here. Alright. This is not a dream, nor an illusion, or rather a delusion. My one and only is right there, walking before my eyes just a few yards away as I hear footsteps. It's close enough that I could touch him if I only took a few steps forward and reached my hand out. Oh. He looks back at me, noticing that I'm staring at him. But I remember that the scene where the first half of Nene's route ended was where Shuuji was like looking at her at that court, not courtyard, at the garden, right? Yeah, that view here, the garden. But ultimately ends up passing me by without saying a word. Yeah, you gotta calm down, yeah. Gotta build it up, yeah, from scratch. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's gonna be excruciating, but it's gonna take a while. But gotta continue to persevere. There was a part of me who was holding on to a faint hope that Shuuji still recognizes you. That maybe, just maybe, a miracle would occur and you would remember everything. Well, that miracle I believe is gonna happen, just not so soon. But the only thing I could feel in the look he gave me was suspicion. There was nothing like that warm, gentle look he always used to give me. Well, you gotta build it up. You created this future, so you gotta build it up. My chest tightens with frustration, anxiety, and other emotions I can't even identify. Now the biggest challenge, right, for Nene is how to get Shuuji into the occult club. Yeah, because the thing is, how they first met, like I said before, is with Nene rubbing her, her thing against the corner of a desk in the library. But, I mean, she could do that again, but for what though? You'd be like, what? Like, really dumb though. And also considering that she doesn't have the power of a witch anymore. The last time she did that is because she had to It's part of her contract, right? The price she had to pay for her witch contract. But now that she's not a witch, she doesn't need to do that. And the thing is, if she does that, it'd be like really strange, right? Like, because the last time she did that is she had to, because she had to alleviate the urge to master. But now would she even have the urge to master? She wouldn't, right, just get the urge to master out of nowhere, right? Yeah. So now the biggest challenge is, how is she going to recruit him? That's the thing. I clench my fist so much it hurts. In one of my hands is the shard of heart fragments that I've kept and treasured all this time. I would guess she had to do it the conventional way, the normal way, which is like just build up, get to know him, right? Establish a good friendship, eventually recruit, invite him into the occult club. But that's not even the biggest challenge actually. The biggest challenge is how to even get to know him. Because seeing that Shuuji is in this current moment, he's being the unsociable type, right? Yeah. And it's only he only started to become sociable when he met Nene, then everything changed. Yeah, but that was in different circumstances. So what Nene needs to do is how she is able to get to know Shuuji while breaking his antisocial behavior, breaking through his antisocial behavior. Yeah, that's the biggest challenge. It's small, but the warmth it provides is enough to spread throughout my entire body. Blissful, so very warm, enough to alleviate the pain I feel.
でもいいです。こうして出会えたんですから、再会できた奇跡だけで私には十分です。
No, it's not enough, girl. It's not enough to just get the chance to meet him again. That's only the start. Okay, you still have more to go. You're only going back to the past, so we'll be able to meet again. I'm sure once we do, I'll fall for you again. But that it all comes down to Nene. Nene has to do the work. I still remember those words he reassured me with. My Shuuji-kun may be a bit of a meanie, but he will never lie. Be a meanie, I can't remember, but hope is all around me, so I have all the reason in the world to smile. I wipe away my tears, put on the best smile I can muster, and look up towards the sky. The day I've dreamed of for so long is here. I can finally begin my life anew. Yeah, Atarashi Hibi wo. So this is where we go back to Shuuji's perspective. Yeah.
星名くん、ちょっといいかな?
Oh my god. Oh my god. At last, we go back to chapter 1-1, where it all started again. So I think most of the dialogue here is going to be exactly similar to the very start of this visual novel. But of course, somewhere in between, there is going to be some differences, like the circumstances as to how Nene meets Shuuji for the first time, right? But this is also considering that Nene has memories of the past, so this is going to be interesting. But even though much of this dialogue is going to be similar, like this beginning part obviously, but now now the big, what we're definitely most interested in is how things are going to unfold here. And I think I'm actually glad that to actually save this for last, and also to start Nene's route, and also end this visual novel playthrough with Nene's restart. Because I think, you see, the thing is, if I had let's say I save Nene's route for last instead of starting with Nene's route, then it's like I play through, the beginning with, wait, let me think. No, sorry, this one is like the start of the visual novel. That means it's also the start of the common route, right? But I feel like if I had like save Nene's first half, the route, for last, and then continue on with Nene's restart, then I might not like, you know, like I still remember what happened at the beginning of this visual novel, and then like the nostalgia wouldn't like kick in as much as now. So yeah, you know. So now nostalgia is kicking in. Yeah. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yes. So yeah, this girl, as we know, is the girl where who Shuuji talked. The first girl that Shuuji talked to at the start of this visual novel. It happened during lunch break as I was walking back to class from the restroom. So this is, I think, the exact same dialogue, exact same text as from the start of this visual novel. Yes. So most of this is gonna be like, yeah, pretty much similar. But since it's been such a long time since I started playing this visual novel, of course, I wouldn't like remember what was in the beginning of this visual novel. Most of the text. Carried by the chilly autumnal winds, a cute voice calls out to me from behind. Ah, what is it? I turn around to find a girl from my class looking at me with glossy eyes. The cute looks have won over every guy in our class. Summer break behind us and September looming, unforgettable bonds have been forged between many of us. So this cute girl stopping me can only mean one thing.
今日中に終わらせなきゃいけない仕事があるんだけど、どうしても外せない大切な用事があるの。だから本当にごめんなんだけど、私の仕事変わってくれないかな。
I'm actually seriously, not seriously, but I'm actually hoping that at least there'll be. I hope to see some differences soon because yeah, I don't want to like read through the text with a lot of knowing that these are texts that I read before, you know, like, so yeah, I think I'll be like reading through most of this repeated text really quickly. But if there's any comments, I would like to chip in. There's something new, then I will chip in. But otherwise, I'll be going through this text really quickly. I hope you weren't expecting a confession. Popular girls have better things to do than ask out nobody like me. Ah, doing something with your family or something? Actually, I really don't remember if Shuuji said this same thing in the start. He probably did. Yeah. He definitely said this before. The memories are coming back. Oh wow, sounds serious. Actually, Hoa. The start of this visual novel is when Shuuji was already in her second year, right? But the thing is that this chapter 1-1 started when the entrance exam, when Nene got enrolled, enrolled into the school, right? So like the entrance ceremony started, right? Then we saw like Nene, oh, I'm so glad that I get to meet him. And then we became chapter 1-1, right? So now here's the thing. Is this chapter 1-1 the start of like, it's the same as the chapter 1-1 from the start of the visual novel? Because if it is, then it kind of like doesn't add up, right? Because the start of this visual novel is the start of Shuuji's second year in this Himematsu Academy High School. But the thing is, just before here, chapter 1-1, we had chapter 0-0, right? So that was when Nene got to see Shuuji for the first time, right? And that was Nene and Shuuji's first year in Himematsu Academy. And this chapter 1-1 is actually the start. This starting is actually the start of where Shuuji is already in his second year of high school, which means to say this chapter 1-1 is actually a year after it actually happens a year after chapter 0-0. So there's actually a 1 year time skip right here. Yeah, that it definitely has to be a 1 year time skip. Because if not, it doesn't make sense that this is the start where Shuuji is in his first year. Because this is the exact start as the start of this visual novel, right? So there's definitely a time skip, a 1 year time skip between chapter 0-0 and chapter 1-1. Yeah, so just so you guys know, in case you guys get confused, that is this like happening straight after chapter 0-0? No, actually I think there's a 1 year time skip there. Yeah, there's a 1 year time skip here. She tilts her head to the side and looks at me with puppy dog eyes, or playfully sticking out her tongue. I'm well aware of how phony her cutesy expression is. I know it's phony, but that doesn't change how cute I still think it is. But I don't know anything about library committee work. Actually, come to think of it, I think there's something different about Shuuji. I just had a feeling that there's something about Shuuji in this new chapter 1-1 rather than the original chapter 1-1. There's something different about him. Oh, you're registering books into the library catalog. Well, I guess it can't be that hard if it's just simple data entry. I remember that right after Shuuji has this conversation with this girl, then he starts to like reminisce about his past, like talk about himself, saying that he's actually a depressed guy and that he can read emotions and all that. I wonder if it's gonna be the same thing. And he says it, he narrates it in a kind of a fast tone. So I wonder if it is gonna be the same. Because somehow I kind of get the feeling that Shuuji's thoughts and all here that is narrated here, it sounds a bit more cheerful than before. Don't know, I just have this feeling. It could be my imagination, right? Okay, I'll do it if that's all there is to it. It's no big deal. 大したことじゃないから。じゃあ、放課後よろしくね。図書室に行けば教えてくれる人がいるから。There'll be someone there who can explain what to do. Is it Nene? It's gotta be Nene. It's gotta be. Okay. The girl happily skips her way back to our classroom. I'm being used, aren't I? I really wish I could just learn to say no.
よ、こんなところで何してるんだ?
Nothing special.
その反応。また何か変なことを引き受けたな、お前。
Yeah.
お前な、ちゃんと断ることも覚えないと、いつかもっと大きなものを押し付けられるかもしれないぞ。
Yeah, I'm actually really hoping that they don't like repeat everything, all the text from the start of the visual novel. Like there might be some cuts here and there which I'm okay with. Yeah, because we already read that, so it's like to read the same thing again will be like, I know, and I do want to turn them down. Yeah, there's definitely something different about Shuuji in this new timeline.
思ってるだけじゃ何も変わらないんだって。
Painfully honest.
なんだったら俺が言ってやろうか。
I appreciate the offer, but I'll manage. I'm not some little kid. 気持ちはありがたいけど、そこまでしてもらわなくてもいいって、ガキじゃないんだから。
むしろガキの方がちゃんと意思を伝えようとすると思うぞ。
That is very true. I'll be more careful from now on. まあ、今後は気をつける。
毎度毎度同じことを言いはするんだけどな、お前。
I've had this habit since basically forever. Pretty hard for me to just get over it at the drop of a hat.
ほんと、女子の間でも結構話題になってるよ、星名のこと。
Oh, the girls in particular? Huh? You mean as the reliable guy?
便利な男って。
Shit, what a boy. That's weird. I thought for sure guys who don't say no to girls' requests would be popular. But yeah, popular for the wrong reasons.
全然。むしろバカじゃない？
Man, it stings when you say that so bluntly. completely brushed me off.
でも星名、これは真面目な忠告として、人の頼みをちゃんと断れるようにならないと良くないよ。さっきの噂も本当なんだからね。
お前みたいなタイプは甘い顔を見せたらつけ込まれるんだからな。
You think I'll get taken advantage of? No, he's just exaggerating.
そういう甘い考えでいるから余計につけ込まれるんだよ。
星名は甘い。女の子の本性ってのは男の子の想像の斜め上を行く生き物なんだから。
You know, I have a feeling that this Nene's restart route is definitely going to be a lot longer than the other routes. Yeah, because I think it most likely won't be as long as the common route, but I think it'll be close to it. Yeah, then there's still like some more to go. Yeah, you know. Plus the Nene's route, restart again, so don't scare me. 怖いことを言わないでくれよ。
それぐらいの覚悟で挑めってこと。わかった？
ああ、まあ一応。But does that mean you're frightening and manipulative to Karya?
そりゃあ、ねえ。私だって女だもの。本性の一つや二つぐらい隠しているもんさ。
Yeah, I seriously don't remember Shuuji saying something about sneaky and manipulative though.
私ぐらいになると男はコロコロと転がしまくりさ。
Yeah, there's definitely something different about Shuuji. I think it's safe to say she's not manipulative and couldn't be even if she wanted to.
何その目は。何か言いたいことでも？
いえ、別に。
けどさ、女子に本性があるんだとしても、さすがに綾地さんは別じゃない？それとも綾地さんも斜め上を行っちゃうの？
Yeah, definitely don't remember Kaido saying this either. Ayachi-san. I've never been in a class with her, so I wouldn't be able to say what kind of person she is. Though I hear that she's supposedly very kind and generous. Add on to that her stellar looks, and anyone could see why she's the most popular girl in our grade level.
彼女は確かに別かも。誰にでも分け隔てない裏表のない性格だと思うよ。
そっか、やっぱり綾地さんみたいに綺麗な子は心も綺麗なんだな。
それはない。私の心は汚いと。
Yeah, I definitely don't remember Wakana saying something about you trying to say I'm hated. I definitely don't remember. And the fact that the way Shuuji is speaking right now, also sounds like, he doesn't sound depressed, Shuuji, if anything. Yeah, at least I don't get the impression that he's depressed. And he also doesn't mention things about being able to read other people's emotions, although he might mention that narrate that in his thoughts later on, I don't know. But, well, we'll see.
いや、ね、別にそんな意味で言ったわけじゃないから怖い顔しないでくれます？
You know, when I have time, I should do a comparison between this restart route and the start, the original start of this visual novel, just to make a comparison and see what are the differences. I think there are really quite a number of notable differences here.
そういえば前に星名は綾地さんのことが苦手とか言ってなかった？
Oh, yeah, this is definitely a 1-year time skip from the chapter 0-0.
なぬ、聞き捨てならないな。綾地さんみたいな完璧な女の子のどこが嫌だと言うんだ。
I don't necessarily think she's a bad person. There's just something about her, like her vibe maybe? I don't know how to explain it. Why you don't like her? Come on now, Shuuji. Well, this is what it means to be an alternate timeline. I mean, a new, this is definitely an alternate timeline. It's a different timeline now. Yeah. Well, and by the way, I didn't notice this Japanese text in the background. Yeah, basically it says Yakushioze, which means let's play baseball. Yeah, they're saying. I feel like she's giving me these weird looks every now and then. But yeah, this is definitely different now. It's definitely different from the original style of this route. Because the thing is, Nene has never like given Shuuji weird looks every now and then before. Because Nene truly doesn't know Shuuji before. But now it's like, yeah, this is definitely different.
妙な視線だ。
星名ってそんなに自意識過剰だっけ？
No, it's not like that. It's more like I know her. Oh well, I just forget it.
だいたい星名って綾地さんとなんか関係があったっけ？
Maybe in your past timeline, yes. In your previous life, yes. Nope. Never shared a class with her. Never spoken.
だったら、お前のことを見る理由はどこにあるんだ？
It's like, you know, there's this thing called we are bound for each other. Like we were lovers in our previous lives, and now we were meant to be, right? In this new life. Do you guys believe in that? I personally don't. Yeah, because I find that sort of thing is a bit far-fetched. It's definitely something that everyone dreams of having. Yes, it's cool and all, but I just feel like it's unrealistic. Yeah, I'm the pragmatic type, so you know, I don't got a clue, dude. That's why I said it was weird.
お前の勘違いなんじゃねえの？
あれだ。たまに偶然目があっただけで自分のことを見てたって意識しちゃうやつだ。
I'm not some crazy-eyed fan, guys. I'll never make that mistake. After all, I have the ability to perceive people's feelings through my 5 senses. Not magic. So I get tipped off when someone's looking my way. Notice that Shuuji said 5 senses, not magic. This is interesting. So that means Shuuji doesn't have that power anymore, that magic anymore? Huh. It's 100% not just my imagination. But still, I have zero clue why she'll be looking at me. I've ruminated about it long and hard, but I'm positive we've never met. Yet she gazes strongly at me. And to make things worse, I sense a complex mix of emotions in her gaze, like sadness, loneliness, anger, and also longing. That only makes the mystery greater. Look, the point is, I don't know what to make of her. That, and we've never talked. Since we're in different classes, I don't even have any opportunities to talk with her. Well, Nene is just finding the right opportunity. And it seems like she has never talked to Shuuji at all. So it seems like she has never talked to Shuuji for the past year. Yeah, for the past 1 year in Himematsu Academy, she has not talked to Shuuji, which makes sense though. Because remember what Nene said that she doesn't want to change the future as much as possible. She doesn't want to change the future because if she does, then things might not work out, right? The thing is that Nene only started talking to Shuuji in their 2nd year, so yeah. Yeah, and it's definitely excruciating for Nene to have to like wait for 1 more year just to talk to Shuuji, right? You understand?
俺もできれば綾地さんといろいろお話ししたい。
男子だとね、競争率高いもんね。綾地さんと話をする機会って大抵の男子は常に伺ってるもんね。むしろ星名みたいなタイプは珍しいというか、貴重な存在だね。
まったくだ。だいたい綾地さんみたいな人苦手とか言ったら一体どんな？
Oh, that's where you're wrong, Kaido.
私のことを呼びましたか？
They just stuck in like that.
おっ！綾地さん
She just stuck in like that.
すみません。名前が聞こえたのでつい。
Lol. Ayachi just snuck in like that. Took this opportunity to sneak in. So she was like eavesdropping all along. She was stalking.
あ、いや、気にしないで。それに別に話してたってわけでもないから。
そうですか。
Yes. So awkward. There he is again. There's no one else she could be looking at but me. And it's noticeably different than how she eyed Kaido and Akaria. Ayachi-san?
はい。
Picking up. I know this might sound rude coming out of the blue, but do you need something from me?
言いたいことですか？
I don't know. I just get the feeling you've been looking at me. So I figured maybe you wanted to tell me something.
いえ、別に何もありませんよ。ちなみに星野くんは私に言いたいことはありませんか？
This is so awkward. Huh? Not, really? 別にないけど?
そうですか。それならいいんです。
But this marks the first time Nene and Shuuji talk in this new timeline, not alternate timeline, in this new timeline.
嘘つき。
What?
いえ、何でもありませんから気にしないでください。
Why did you say Usotsuki to Nene? What? Your eyes changed there for a moment, or was that just me? You looked a little angry. So did she just call me a liar? But it only happened for a split second. Maybe I just didn't see right and also misheard what she said. From how the rumors make her out, I can't possibly imagine her saying something that mean-spirited. Oh, you don't know her. Not yet, anyway. She appears to be the modest type, innocent and 100% pure. Forget about full-on subsequent. She's the kind of girl who's probably never even touched herself. Oh, wow! Shuuji, you're so wrong! Because you're the one who... Actually, she has touched herself, yes. You're so wrong, boy. Boy, you're so wrong. Yeah, she touched herself because she had to. Right? There's no way a girl like her, like that would glare at me, and much less call me a liar.
ところでカリアさん、例の件ですが。バッチリ。いいところを紹介してもらったよ。ありがとね。
Oh yeah, the cafe. Oh, so Nene has already introduced Wakana to that cafe. I'm pretty sure I remember Nene not having introduced Wakana to that cafe so soon, right? Actually, speaking of the cafe, is Nanao still there? Is Nana still working at that cafe? I bet she still is. But the thing is, does Nanao still remember Nene in this new timeline? That's the big question. I'm pretty sure Nanao still does remember Nene. I mean, considering that, well, Nanao, right? Nanao's, yeah. Considering that Nanao is the one who basically formed a contract with Nene, yeah, who allowed Nene to make this switch contract. So she should still remember who Nene is, right? At least that's why I think, yeah.
いえ、大したことはしてませんが、お役に立てたなら良かったです。また何かあれば部室に来てください。
Stop by the club room, the OC or club room.
ありがとう。でもあとは私が頑張って仕事を続けるのみだから。
I don't know what's the IK. I guess the K is a mistype. Yeah, so earn the rest of the money I need.
ちょっとよろしい？
どうしたのカイドウ？
一体何の話？それに部室って。
You don't know, Kaido. Hibitsu.
それはあやちさん。
I think it should be fine, right?
構いませんよ。部活のことは不用意に噂を広げるようなことさえなければ。
But it's good that Nene is, getting along with Wakana, so build up this friendship, eventually building up. Although the way by doing this, she has sort of like changed the future. It's different from from the start, basically, from the original timeline.
何秘密の話？
そんな仰々しいことではなくて、私がオカ系に所属してるというだけですよ。
OC Middle Culture? Yeah. オカ研って、いわゆるオカルト研究部？
うちにそんな部活があったなんて初耳だな。
私たちが入学する前から存在していた部なんですよ。でも今の部員は私だけですが。
オカ研ってやっぱり幽霊？それとも宇宙人？いえ、
私は占いを。オカルトといっても幅は広いですからね。
Yeah, supernatural, like help. But basically, it's just to help out people.
で、綾地さんは占いとともに部室で人生相談をしてくれてるというわけ。
But that's actually more of a main thing now. More of a main thing, yeah. So I guess you went and asked for her help on something?
へえ、若菜ちゃんに悩みがあるなんて意外だな。
Yeah, but this part definitely happened earlier than it should. Because I remember Wakana approaching Nene later, right? Yeah, not this early.
カイドウにだけは言われたくないよ。って言っても大層な話でもないんだけどね。欲しいものがあるけどお金がないっていうだけ。
Yep, guitar, right?
で、試しに相談してみたらバイト先を紹介してくれてね。ギターが欲しいんですよね。
Oh, you can play the guitar?
弾けるんだな、実は。と言っても言うほどの腕じゃないけどね。もともとはお父さんがバンドをやってたらしいんだけどね。使わなくなったギターを見つけて、それ以来教えてもらってるんだ。
Yeah, and the fact that, like, Ayachi Nene approaching, Kaido and Wakana and Shuuji like this, it's really different from the original timeline, so.
それが数年前の話で、そろそろ自分のを買おうかなって思ったんだけど、欲しいギターが高くってさ。
And that's why you went to Ayachi-san, see? それで相談したのか。
そういうこと。
へえ、ギターか。懐かしいな。
カイドウもギターを弾けるの？
コード弾きぐらいならなんとか。ギターはちょっと触ったことある程度かな。
You play drums.
カイドウくんはドラムですからね。
え？
oops.
カイドウがドラム？
お前、そんなことできるのか？マジで？ Seriously?
ああ、確かに夏休み前までドラムをやってたけど、なんで綾地さんが知ってるの？
Oh, because I'm a stalker. Oops.
それは、
Oops. Oops, slip of the tongue.
もしかしてライブハウスに来てくれたとか？いやでも綾地さんみたいな美人が来てくれてたら絶対に忘れないと思うんだよな。
Well, that's because I was somewhere stalking.
その程度の人数しかいなかったし、本当なんで？
それはですね。ですから、占いです。占いで分かったんですよ。
占い、divination な。
マジかよ。占いすげえ。俺ちょっと占いを侮ってたよ。まさかそんなことまで分かるだなんて。
Well, if it helps, Ayachi-san came from the future, so-called. So, yeah, that's part of the supernatural, so yeah.
上司の間では結構当たるって評判なんだよ。綾地さんの占いって。
Definitely helps that she came from the future. Oh, really? That's neat.
もしよかったら、星名くんもどうですか？
That's her invitation. So, Hoshina, what will you do? Shuuji. Everyone's staring at you. Shuuji, better not decline her. If you decline her, I will slap you. You mean an actual prediction?
はい。どうでしょうか。何か子供の頃からずっと悩んでることがあったりしませんか？
So is he gonna like divulge the thing that he can read people's emotions? But that's not something he can easily divulge, right? That's the thing.
もしそういう悩みがあれば、話すだけでも楽になると思います。ですから気が向けばいつでも部室に来てください。
Foreboding. Yeah. What the? Did she just say what I think she did? Those words were pretty insinuated. Don't tell me she noticed? No. So he still does have that power. No. Yeah, nothing has changed. He still does have the power to read, to taste people's emotions, not read. Ayachi-san, what exactly did you mean by that?
いえ、悩みがあるのならと思っただけで深い意味はありませんよ。
She says that while she's sweating a bit, I think. Okay then. So?
ねえ、もしかしてそれも占いで何か出てたとか？
占い。
そうですね。そんな感じです。綾地さん、実は今日の数学でわからないところがあって教えてくれない？今日当てられるんだよね。あ、はい、構いませんよ。やったー！ありがとう。それじゃあ皆さん、また。うん、またね。
I notice she keeps throwing glances back at me as she walks off. Did she want to say something more? No, she really wants you to go to the occult club and get a reading, Shuuji. However, she ultimately leaves being pulled away by her friend. Now to add on to the looks, that's what she just said to me. There must be some meaning to everything. My ability though doesn't allow me to actually read people's thoughts, so it won't do me any good with regard to this.
もったいない。せっかく綾地さんの方から誘ってくれてるのに。
Well, I mean, Shuuji didn't decline, so you know. What can I say?
悩みとか適当でいいんだって。とりあえず占ってもらって二人っきりの時間を過ごせばいいのに。ああ、もったいないもったいない。
No, he hasn't wasted anything. The invitation still stands. So don't worry, man, Kaido. Now it's just all up to Shuuji to freaking go there. She's helping people out of the kindness of her heart. It just feels wrong to go there with ulterior motives. What are you talking about, Shuuji? You're not going there with ulterior motives? Come on now. Like, just coming up with something is not going there with ulterior motives?
そんなことだから綾地さんもカイドウには声をかけなかったんじゃない？
そこまではっきり言われると結構へこむな。
Sorry, but he's not your type. I mean, yeah. She doesn't see you as her type. Okay, Kaido. Oh, wait, what? Wait, are like some parts of his memories coming back? Oh, this is part of the supernatural happening. Oh, so there is a chance that all of Shuuji's memories from the previous timeline can actually come back to him. Oh, I think it's definitely going to happen now. It's just a matter of how it's going to happen, but signs of it happening is starting. Yeah, signs of it happening are starting to take shape.
あ、星名？顔を歪めたりしてどうしたの？
Yeah, it's nothing. I say that, but my back actually stings like hell right now. Probably thanks to all the jealous stares I'm getting after talking to Ayachi. Oh shit. I thought there was like an inkling of the memories from the previous timeline like coming back to him, but no, it wasn't. Ah, I thought all that hope for nothing. But I think it will eventually happen. It's just a matter of how. Boy, she really is popular with the guys. Envy-ridden gazers form around us, honing in on me. It seriously hurts. A lot. Chiku chiku. Sasatte taihen itai. All I did was chat with her in the hallway. Damn. Let's hurry on to the classroom. Class is about to start.
そうだな。
ああ、そうだ。二人に言っておくべきことがあるんだ。さっきの綾地さんのおかけの話だけど。
You want us to join? But if Kaido joins them, then didn't she mention she didn't want us spreading it around thoughtlessly? Or that?
そう、それそれ。おかけんって綾地さん一人でさ。噂が広まったりしたら、下心しかない男どもが殺到するに決まってる。
Yeah, that for sure. Also, guys like Kaido. Gotcha.
まあ否定はしないが。
At least you don't deny it.
そんなけだものどもが押しかけたら、綾地さんの迷惑になるからね。それに、相談したくても尻込みしちゃう子も出てくるかもしれないでしょ。だから、この件は内密にね。
Gotcha. 内密。
わかった。絶対に言わない。他の男どもが知らない秘密を知ってるのは気分がいいしな。
Who says you have an edge over those other guys? I have an edge over you. I can understand that feeling. Actually, yeah, その気持ちはわからないではない。Yeah, I can understand. No, I can get that.
とにかく、男どもに噂を広げないように。でも本気で悩んでる人がいたら別ね。
おう、わかった。
I'll keep my mouth shut too. Yeah, 俺も特に言うつもりはないよ。